Hey guys, we have gotten a very special delivery today, one that I have been checking its delivery status over and over and over since I got the email. This is the case of Motu Classics figures from Super7, the first official new figures that they have released since they've gotten the license to do Motu Classics. And I could not be happier. I have been eagerly awaiting getting these. I'm really happy to finally have them in hand. So I figured we'd just do kind of a quick look, first thoughts on what I think they look like in the package, because obviously I'm going to do reviews for these guys, and they're going to start very soon. I'm going to be reviewing them immediately, as quickly as I can. But I wanted to get some quick thoughts as I open the case, just kind of first impressions of what they look like in their packaging. And yeah, nothing too crazy, but I figure, why not? Let's get them on film. I'm just that excited. So, it comes in a big case with all 8 figures are in one case, and they all look to be in mailers as well. I do have a bit of a ding on my box here. So, again, obviously I'm going to take these out. I'm not really worried about their packaging. As long as the figure's fine, I don't care. At least with this line, I don't keep packaging. I don't have a place for 250-ish Motu Classics packaging. So we'll pull all these out, and then I guess I should just set this on the floor. And then we can take a look at them individually. I'm even wearing my Super7 Horde Actor shirt, not because I'm a Super7 fanboy, although I do find myself being a big fan, but this is just one of my favorite shirts. It's a quality shirt. So we're going to just pull these out. I have no idea which ones are which. If I can get them. So, okay, so the right side is the Filmation, the left side are the classic style. So we got Man-at-Arms, and I'm going to open them. We got Tila, that's the one I'm sure everybody wants to see. Triclops, he's probably second most important. And then the one that I really want to see in person is Horde Actor. He's probably going to be my first review because that's the one I want the most. We've got Hawk. Feels like nothing's in there. That doesn't sound good either. Something might be loose. We got Lodar. Can hear those chains rattling around. Quake. He's heavy. And Fangor. So yeah, I just got one of each. I thought about getting 2 Hawk or 2 Fangor because they have the alternate heads, but at the end of the day, I don't really need that on my shelf. It's not a big deal. So I'm going to open the classic style first, and then we'll do these just because, that's what everybody wants. So I'm not doing instant gratification here. So now these are going to be in the same style packaging, the classics figures. Whew. So there is Fangor, and wow, he looks just fantastic. I'm very excited to get this figure, even though he's not, he's not a classic He-Man character. I am very excited about this design, about just everything about this guy. I think he's really cool. So much stuff going on. Tons of stuff in this package too. We'll set them there. Quake. Like, he just looks beautiful. Say what you will about New Adventures. If you've seen some of my videos recently, I'm a fan. I just got his carded vintage figure. So there'll be at least some room for comparison between the old and the new. But yeah, he looks pretty amazing. A lot of sculpted detail on that chest armor. Very cool. Very, very cool figure. I like his design in general. He's, one of those kind of goofy looking Motu characters, and I dig that. Maybe one of the more anticipated classics is Lodar, just because he comes from, a pretty popular mini comic. He's got those chains back there, the bright purple skin. Got his mace, that Super7 logo there. And of course, because I haven't mentioned it yet, we do have bios again, which is great. And they have all 8 figures on the back, for what we've just recently gotten, which I think is great. He looks fantastic. Again, I'm very, very excited to get into these figures. How could you not be? 8 figures all in one day is also just fun on its own. And then the one I'm least interested in, really, but I had to get her, is Hawk. It's just because I don't really care about the character all that much, but she doesn't look too bad. Something's kind of weird about that face, maybe. I know that's what some people have been saying anyway, but there's a shot of Hawk, and she does have that extra head down there, so you could make her into Delora or whatever it is. I don't really know too much about this, all of the Hawk Delora stuff. I need to look into her just to get an idea of what I'm really talking about there. So we've got our 4 Classics figures, and let's do, I'm not doing Tila first, so we'll do Horde Actor, because this is the one I really care about the most. Everything about this design in action figure form is absolutely what I need on my shelf. Well, not on this shelf. The Filmation characters go in a case behind the camera right now. So, oh, I took his slipcover off. So these come in the mailers. They didn't previously, and they have the slipcover still, and then they still have that same Filmation style packaging with the jaw bridge on it. And my lord, he looks amazing. That's fantastic. That is, there's a reason why he was my #1 most anticipated figure out of this. I know we've gotten, you know, the classic Filmation style Horde Actor, but that was an SDCC exclusive, and it's really just the Classics figure painted blue. So it's not a Filmation interpretation of him. That looks awesome. We'll do Triclops, since everybody wants to see Triclops. There's a lot of controversy. A lot of controversy. So, slipcover again. And there he is, with his kind of lime green color, which I'm not upset about. I would have preferred they left it alone, but I'm not too upset about it. At the end of the day, it doesn't really bother me. But I can see why it would bother people, and everybody's entitled to those opinions. There was some talk that maybe his visor didn't swivel, but apparently there's some paint drying issues that have caused it to stick. So I may have to heat mine up. And if that's the case, you know, I'll note that in the review. It's not really a negative. It's just kind of one of those things that happens, but he looks pretty cool. Triclops is one of my favorite Classics figures in general, so to have the Filmation version is pretty awesome. We'll get him. This is Man-at-Arms. This is Man-at-Arms. By all accounts, he looks to be an absolutely amazing figure as well. It's got an energy blast effect, which I think is awesome for this line. Excellent, excellent. He looks so cool. He definitely just jumped right out of the cartoon. There is no doubt about it. He looks so good. I'm just so happy to get these figures. I mean, part of that's probably because of the weight, but even if we'd gotten these on time, I don't think I would have been any less excited. So, all right, so here's the one that everybody cares about, everybody wants to see. This is the one that I really want to see, just to see what's going on, because we've got Tila, so we know that there's a face issue, there's a hip issue, or legs issue, where she may have a wide peg or a shorter peg. Hopefully I got the shorter peg, but you know, it kind of is what it is. I know some made it out with the wider peg, so it makes her hips look kind of weird. I think I got the wider peg. I think. But her face doesn't look nearly as bad as people made it out to be. When I do this review, I'm going to throw up the Filmation style Tila that came with Point Dread, and we'll see which one has the bad face. But I'm not upset about this figure. Not yet, anyway. She certainly looks better than the first pass. Face doesn't look nearly as bad as anybody had said. Yeah, I don't have her out of the box yet. I will need to pay more attention to the hip joint in there just to see what's going on. But yeah, she looks pretty good. I mean, we knew going into this one that she wasn't going to be perfect, and it seems like Tila just can't be perfect, at least Filmation, because of the classic style Tila or the Ultimates Tila is so good. But yeah, so we've got 8 figures, which means we've got 8 reviews coming. I might do a couple together, but I don't know. They're going to be, those will be long videos, and I'm already talking for like 10 minutes on this. So yeah, that's it. That's what we've got. I do want to take a minute to talk about these figures in general, because obviously I'm very excited to get these. you know, there's a lot of stuff going around about Super 7 and what they've done to Motu and what they continue to do to classics and everything. And I'm just going to come out and say that I am a humongous fan of everything they have done so far. We have had delays, and that happens. It doesn't stop me from enjoying these figures. It doesn't stop me from already having pre-ordered figures in addition to these before I even got these. I'm pretty much a big fan of everything they do. I was buying Super 7 stuff before they had the Motu Classics license. You know, they've done Motu for a while. I bought stuff that isn't Motu. I bought the shirt, obviously, but it's Motu. I've bought art from them. I bought other properties, toys from them. I prefer their ideas behind why they make their toys, and these are kind of outliers, I think. You know, this is in addition to the cool, weird stuff that they do, like Reaction, or, you know, all the weird, crazy stuff they showed at Toy Fair. But, you know, I'm not going to try to, you know, sugarcoat these reviews, but I do really like Super 7, and I am so happy that they have this license, because I do think that they take extra care in their figures, in their toys, and, you know, I'll probably get some hate on this video for saying this. I've had plenty of people on various YouTube comments call me out for being a Super 7 shill or a plant in videos, because I just have positive things to say about them, but I'm not going to trash them because they aren't making trash product. The only thing that I have to really be upset about with them is just the delays, and ultimately that's what it is. It's a delay. I've bought plenty of toys that have been delayed, and I've never boycotted another toy company because of that. That's just business, and that can happen. It's not the end of the world. So these are definitely going to get a fair shake. I mean, there's no way I'm going to be 100% happy with Hawk. I don't think she's a great looking figure, but she doesn't look terrible. And Tila definitely doesn't look terrible. Are there things that probably could have been fixed? Sure. But yeah, I'm excited to get these. I'm excited to see what Super 7 has got coming, because they didn't show any new classics at Toy Fair, but they do have stuff coming. So I'm very happy to see that. And yeah, hopefully you guys will stick around for these reviews. Let me know what you guys think of these first impressions. If you're getting these, you know, let me know your thoughts on Super 7 as well. I'm curious because, like I said, you know, no matter where I put my comments on YouTube videos, somebody always comes out and says the exact opposite. And I don't think it's really warranted, and the amount of hate that they get is just pretty ridiculous. So, I don't know, I kind of got on a soapbox there. I didn't really intend to, but that's it for this quick, well, it's like a 12-minute video now. So we've talked enough about these. I'm going to get started on reviewing these figures, and you will see those very soon. See you later.